Marjorie Taylor Greene is gosh darn angry about all of these Republicans, all these conservative publications and outlets out there blaming Donald Trump for what happened this week in the midterms and Republicans not getting their red wave. So, of course, Marjorie Taylor Greene, during an appearance on Steve Bannon's show, decided to lash out at these lazy conservatives, as she calls them, for blaming poor little Donald Trump, who did everything he could to help Republicans. So take a look at Marjorie Taylor Greene stepping in and defending her dear leader, Donald Trump. Here it is.
Very, very important. Now, they're trying to blame President Trump today, and I want to tell you how short-sighted and ridiculous that is. It is pathetic. The people that are running out saying, it's Trump's fault. No, that is a lazy, pathetic, wimpy, easy mindset. They just want one thing, and then they want to carry on without doing the hard work, the real changes in the Republican Party and the way we fight the fight. Here's why it's not Trump's fault. Trump has been being politically persecuted for the past 2 years now, ever since January 6th. He went out and did 30 Save America rallies all over the country. He endorsed something like 285 candidates. He held over 50 fundraisers, helped raise over $350 million for all these public taxations. President Trump isn't the problem. President Trump is doing everything he can to help Republicans across this country and help Republicans win while he is being politically persecuted worse than any human being in our country's history.
All right, Marge, you know what? Let's take a minute and analyze exactly everything you just said. First of all, you called him short-sighted, ridiculous, pathetic, lazy, wimpy, and easy. Like, you do realize that's your party. Okay? Those are your people. Those are the people, by the way, that you got to go back and work with in a couple weeks. Those are the people that you have to work with for the next 2 years after that. And you're saying they're lazy, pathetic, wimpy, weak, easy, stupid, whatever. I mean, I know if I went out there and did a national interview where I just attacked every one of my coworkers, probably going to make for a not very pleasant work environment, but you're not smart, so, don't blame me for doing it. And then let's get to the Donald Trump portion of your comments, okay? Trump did all these wonderful things. He did rallies for them. Yeah, you know what he talked about at those rallies, though? He may have spent a couple minutes talking about, oh, yeah, this candidate is a great person. But let me tell you about what's happening in New York and the persecution I'm suffering. Let me tell you what's happening with the 2020 election and how it was taken away from me unfairly. He talked about himself. He didn't stand there for an hour talking about policies. He didn't stand there for an hour talking about solutions to problems. He didn't stand there for an hour talking about the candidates and why they're better than their opponents. No, he talked about himself. So you can't go out there and argue that he did these rallies and it was to help people. It was to help one person and one person only, and that person, of course, is Donald Trump. You went out there and you talked about yourself. And just to also address, nobody's been persecuted as much as Donald Trump. I'm pretty sure the presidents who got shot in the head would love to disagree with you on that. On to the other point she made. He raised $300 million for these people. Where is it? Where is that money Donald Trump raised? Did he actually raise it for those candidates through their campaigns or their political action committees? Or is that money sitting in Donald Trump's Save America PAC? The money that he didn't spend to help Republican candidates. In fact, the only money that Donald Trump actually spent from his own PAC during this midterm cycle was actually to attack Republicans who voted to impeach him. So you can't say that this man who was sitting on a $120 million war chest was out there helping Republicans. Honestly, the biggest help he could have given them, based on what we saw, was to not go to their states, was to not endorse them, was to not talk at all. That's how Donald Trump could have helped. But it doesn't matter what Trump says, what he does. what horrible consequences it has for the Republican Party, Marjorie Taylor Greene will always be there to defend every single horrible thing this man does forever. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share, but again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.